Hello everybody and welcome to this video in which we are going to be looking at how to get a random choice from a list in Python. So first of all, I guess let's just come down slightly. I'm going to start with the list. Now if you don't know about lists, you should really definitely check out our technique card and video on lists in Python. And if you're not sure what variables are or how to use variables in Python, definitely go and check out the technique card and the video on variables in Python because it's just essential. But anyway, let's get to it. So I'm going to create a variable and I'm going to just call it name underscore one. Okay. Going to use the assignment operator there, so that 1 = 2 sign. And remember, whatever I put on this side of it will get stored in the variable which I've just called name1. Okay, so name1 is equal to, and I'm going to put just a simple name in here, like as a string. And again, string and integer, please check out technique card on that and video on that if you're not sure. So name1 equals, I don't know, maybe Bobo, right? Bobo is a great name, right? Bobo. So name1 is equal to Bobo. And then I can just print, right? If you remember, or if you know this before, I can just print name1, right? So then it's going to print the value that's in name1, which of course is, yeah, that's right, Bobo. All right, now I'm just going to save that, and I like to just run this from or in a terminal. So over here like that. So let's go back. Aha, there we go. There we go, Bobo. There's Bobo. Fine. So it works just as expected, right? Okay. So that's just gone over, essentially a variable assignment there, and also I guess we ought to just touch on a list as well, just as a refresher. Like I say, you can check it out more, but let's just have a quick look at that. So let's put, I don't know, band names. So this is our variable name, and then assignment operator. This time we're going to put a list in here. So if you remember, it's square brackets. This is where we're going to put our list, and we're going to put strings into our list. Band names, so I don't know, something like Funky Apple. That's one band name, and that's a string. Then of course comma, and the next item in our list we're going to put I don't know, horrid banana. Okay, something like that. And then let's just do maybe a couple more band names. Electric, guess that sounds good for a band. Electric I don't know, Electric Kettle, there you go, great name, Electric Kettle. And let's do one more, fast players, something like that. Okay, whatever. So there's our list, and list of 1, 2, 3, 4 strings, which is going to go into the band names variable there. Okay, so the thing is, the problem we got now is, okay, well, how do we get a random choice from it for like games and such, band generator kind of thing? How do we get random choice right? There's loads of ways we could do it, but let's look at an easy way to do it. We kind of need some more code. We need some code to do with random, and this is where we come to random. So we're going to import, keyword is import, to bring into our project, into our file, into our Python code here. Import, well, yeah, random, right? Random. Now you can imagine, this is called a module, by the way. This is a module, the random module, and you can imagine, let's just comment here, it's a module. Now you can imagine a module is essentially a sack of code, right? A big sack filled with little chunks of code, and you can just use those pieces of code. And obviously, because this sack is called random, all of the code in it is to do with randomness and working with random numbers and selections and such. Okay, and we don't need to go into what types of code it is. Obviously, if you're older, you might be thinking, okay, what is it? Are they classes and functions and methods? And yes, they are. But let's just talk about code, right? Keep it simple. Code to do stuff. So there's actually in random, so in the random sack, right, there's actually something I can use, and I use a full stop, and see already you can see all these wonderful things that you can do from random, but the one we're looking for is choice. There, choice. We want random choice, and we're going to use these open and close brackets there, random choice. This is what we're using. So this is the code we're using, choice. That's what we're using, right? But you can see can't find it at the moment. Why? Because we have to look in the sack, and it's in random. So random is the sack, Now that still doesn't work. We need to put the dot there, dot notation. Essentially, and now it works, it's saying choice, this code here, choice, this belongs to the module random. Think of this dot as the possessive apostrophe. So it's kind of like saying, and I'll comment it out so it doesn't moan at me, it's like saying random's choice, right? Choice belongs to random. It's random's choice. That's where you'll find it. That's where you'll find the code computer, right? Okay. So that's what the dot notation is all about. Okay, so random choice. Now, of course, in here, random choice, we put what we want to make a random choice from. Now, I could put the list in here directly, right? I could put a list in here directly. I could say, make a random choice from this list. And we'll just go for names. So Bobo makes his return. I guess, I don't know, Sam as well. We could have Sam, and we could have Lucy, and we could have Helen. Okay. So we've got these names, and the idea is that a random choice will be made from here. Okay. I suppose we should probably save it into, we'll do name2. And so our variable name2 is equal to a random choice from there. And this time we're going to print out, let's get rid of this so it doesn't confuse us. I don't want to keep printing out Bobo, right? In fact, let's get rid of that completely. So name2, we're just going to print name2. So print name2, like that. Let's save it, and let's see what we get. Okay, we got Lucy. Okay. Lucy. Let's try it again. It should be random, right? We might get Lucy again, of course, but we didn't. We got Sam. It's making a random choice. And there you go. It's as easy as that, right? Pretty cool. There we go. Yeah. Now it's gone back to Lucy. Okay, Helen this time, and so on and so forth. So we're getting that random choice there. Now that was, I put in the list directly. Excuse me. I could put the variable here as well, though, couldn't I? Band names, just like that. And now, of course, it's going to look in band names. It's going to say, okay, got a list, cool, and make a random choice from that list and return it, and assign it to name2. So this time we're going to be getting, if you look at the code here, a random choice from the band names variable, which is this list of cool names, or not so cool names. Anyway, names of bands, possible names of bands, and assigns it to name2. We print name2. We should not get Bobo. Right? Okay, sorry Bobo. Let's have a look. What do we get? Electric kettle. Alright, run it again. Horrid banana. Banana. Horrid banana. Okay, funky apple. Alright, so we're getting horrid banana has come back. It likes that one, huh? Fast players turns up. Okay, so you see how we, oh, it's back again. My goodness, it's haunting us. Haunting us. Okay, so yeah, that's it. That's how we can make a random selection from a list. Useful for all kinds of things. Randomness just makes projects a lot more fun, a lot more interesting for the end user. Okay, now is there anything else I need to go over on this? Let me have a think. Probably not. Pretty much covered it all. If you want to go into more detail on kind of what a module is and that SAC analogy, that idea, please check out the deep dive or the deeper card. It goes over it, and I'll probably do a video on it too. Or if not, at least check out the technique card. Okay, so go and have fun, working on some challenges from the technique card, and also, of course, using this knowledge and applying it to your projects, because that's where the real learning takes place, of course, is using it for a real purpose on a project that you're passionate about. Okay, cool. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it was of use. Until next time, take care.